Joy, welcome to Farm to Fork. I had an amazing day hanging out with your son James yesterday, checking out the beautiful baby spinach that he grows.
Yes.
He's a very talented man, but he's dobbed you in to do the cooking with me today. So I think you've got the good job.
Yeah, I know, I've got the easy job.
Sounds like you do a bit of cooking around here too, so.
Try to, yeah.
And what do you like to do with baby spinach? Do you do a bit of cooking with it?
I throw it in a lot of different things like soups or curries and it's good as a salad too.
It is, and it's such a beautiful, like, delicious, silky almost texture that I love it in lots of things, but I love it in this dish especially. This is cream spinach. This is a classic New York steakhouse or roast beef restaurant side. It's really sort of great on a cool day when you want a nice accompaniment for a steak, and it's really quick and easy to make. So I thought I'd show you how to make this, and you can make it for the whole family.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we're going to start by making a bit of a bechamel, but a little bit differently to a classic bechamel. We're going to cook some shallots and garlic off first. Bit of olive oil just so that the butter doesn't get too dark when we're cooking it out. 50 grams of butter, so that's that by eye. Cook this down with our really finely diced shallots and some finely chopped garlic as well. So we just want to sweat our garlic and our shallots off, no colour, just till they soften. So sort of a medium heat, so they're bubbling like that. And I'm going to add a little pinch of salt at this stage as well. The salt will just bring some sweetness out. Now, Joy, tell me, there's a lot going on the farm. There's a big family farm.
Yes.
And I've met your husband and your sons. What's your role here on the farm?
I have a varied role, so I'm more in the office and admin, and then fill in the gaps. If something needs to happen, it happens. If someone's not there, fill in for their role.
I love it.
Yeah, so...
You're the jack of all trades.
Yeah,
that's
right.
a good thing to be.
Yep.
It's an amazing group of people here that, the family that run the farm. It's really cool to see, you obviously your sons and then nephews are here and then the next generation coming through. You must love that. It's really cool.
Oh, it is, yeah. And they live close by, so you get to drop in and see them and they call in and, it's a lovely way to be that they are close by.
So you can see our shallot and our garlic is softened and you can start to smell it, get that really nice aroma. You smell that garlic. It's one of the best smells in the world, I reckon. Butter, garlic, onion. Yeah. Back onto the heat, and now we can add in our flour. Do you grab that flour for me, Joy? Now, usually I'd measure this. You want equal parts flour to butter, but we're in the front yard. We've got a bit rogue on the measuring, so I'm just going to add enough that I think it should be the right amount. If we have to add more, we can. Just want to toast off our flour here, Joy, until it goes a little bit aromatic and you start to smell that little toasty notes, but it also starts to split and look like, like a split or even like, sometimes see wet sand. You can see it here bubbling out and splitting. It's a good sign that we're ready to go. Now we're going to add our milk in. Do you want to pass that milk over? We're going to go in, like with the classic bechamel, a couple of batches, maybe like 3-4 times add the milk in. Just a slow pour. And this is where it's a bit hard work. You're just going to keep mixing now until it thickens up. And once it thickens up, really give it a good mix. And then add in your next little splash of milk. And we want to then mix our milk in until there's no lumps. So this can take a little bit of time. This is where I play with the heat a bit. If it's too hot and thickening up too much, just drop it back a little bit. So you can see it's now nice and smooth. The only little lumps are in there are from the shallots. So I'll add a splash more milk. And that should be really good. I'm going to turn my heat back up now and just try and cook it out. And at this stage, we're going to add our spices. So could you pass me the nutmeg and the cayenne pepper? So nutmeg is the classic spice in cream spinach. Gives that nice spicy note and a little bit of nuttiness. So a good bit of that. And then how hot do you like? You like a bit of spice or not too much?
I like a little bit,
oh,
not
good.
heaps.
We'll go 3 or 4 dashes of our cayenne. Obviously, if you don't like it spicy, a little bit less. But I think it needs a little bit because it adds that warmth as well. And all you want to make sure you do now is just really mix it into your bechamel, which will turn down now because it's thickened up nicely. And so you've got no little lumps of nutmeg or cayenne, because you can imagine getting a little bite of cayenne might ruin your steak. So you can see there the cayenne and the nutmeg have mixed through nice and evenly. So looking really good. And now with a really low heat on, we're going to add in our last couple of things. So the spinach, a whole bag until it wilts down.
Wow.
So it looks like a lot, but it'll cook down. Obviously, when spinach wilts down, it cooks down to very little. Now, obviously, we've seen the spinach on the farm, but you guys grow so much more. What else are you guys growing here at the moment?
Well, this time of year, we've got beans, corn, and then got cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, cos lettuce, mesclun.
Literally a greengrocer out there.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, I probably could have added in 2 batches, to be honest, Joy, but I went a bit crazy because I was excited. But all we're going to do is just kind of nestle our spinach down into that hot bechamel, and it'll start to cook it down. And it'll take a couple of minutes. Now, I need to add in some black pepper. I want quite a lot of black pepper because spinach loves black pepper, and so does steak. And then also a good pinch of salt. Now we're going to finish with parmesan, so not too much, but a little bit of salt just to balance it. Mix everything through, and this takes just a couple of minutes. Looking really good here, Joy. You can see how all the spinach is wilted down. The bechamel makes it really creamy. That's where it gets its name from, the cream spinach. You can keep mixing it and keep it over the heat if you want your spinach really broken up. But for me, I want a little bit of that texture. You can still see the stems are holding a bit of their shape. I want that little bit of bite. So that's done. Now, got some Parmesan cheese here and a grater there. Do you want to grate the Parmesan cheese in? And I'll mix it. Probably, you know, we'll probably go a couple of tablespoons. Okay. Now, secret, industry secret. If you wanted to, and you didn't have fresh Parmesan, you know the sawdusty Parmesan, the one over you can use that as well. It actually worked really well. Kind of has a really nice nuttiness to it. But we've got the good stuff here for you guys.
That's good.
The texture that I like. You can go more spinach in there if you want it a bit more green, and I kind of like a balance between the green and the creaminess. All right, now next you've got a little plate there. Now it'll be a case of just sort of spooning your cream spinach onto your plate or a bowl. There we go. You can see why it's called cream spinach, even though it's got no cream in it. It does have that beautiful look to it.
Pepper.
Bit of pepper over the top. And then a bit more Parmesan because, you know, it's Parmesan, we love it. And this is naughty, but I'm going to do it because I think it looks really nice. Just a little dollop of butter in the top. Kind of put it in the centre and kind of melt through there, so you get a bit of butter melting through as well. But there you have it, with the amazing spinach that James grows on this beautiful farm here. We've made cream spinach, the perfect side dish for a steak or a bit of roast beef. What do you reckon?
Great, looks lovely.
Do you want to try it? Let's hope I got the cayenne right. Oh.
Beautiful.
It's good, right? Yum.
Lovely.
You can see that going with all the steak. A little kick from the cayenne. Oh, there's a bit there, actually.
Yeah, at the end.
There you go, cream spinach. Thank you for all that you do and you know, keeping this amazing bunch of farmers together to grow this beautiful produce for you and being the jack of all trades on the farm. And hopefully you enjoy cooking that for the team one day soon.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Thanks, Joy.
Thank you very much.